Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. We are going to be discussing about the West issue in the homeland, in Anambra State, why the issue of West has remained. And you can hear also what happened in Abia State, in Umuahia, about the West issue also. We are going to be discussing about it, how to deal with these blockages of drainages and issue that are arising. And remember, these are reaction video, and you are going to be seeing some photos of West. You can see this place also. Look at it's a nice vegetation that the West has taken over. You can see this is the deputy governor of Anambra State. That's the issue at stake. Okay, this is the deputy governor of Anambra State, and Dr. Ibezim. Just look at where he's standing and see the West everywhere. Did you see his feet? So that's what we're going to be discussing. This is, you see, there's the caterpillar, the payloader, trying to, get all those multiple West. And the issue of waste management. But before we continue, remember to share, remember to subscribe to this channel, and like and comment. There's a flooding of the roads because of poor waste management, which closes all the drainages. You can see damaged roads. That's the issue.
Inadequate infrastructure and poor facilities made it an unattractive place for investors and residents alike. On assumption of office, Governor Soludo CFR also came with a clear-cut plan to create a befitting capital that all the Anambra and visitors will be proud of. In retrospect, Awka has been the capital of Anambra State since August 1991, after the creation of Anambra and Enugu states. Subsequently, Awka was named the capital of Anambra after the creation of states by the military government. Traditionally, Awka is the home of the Igbo blacksmiths, who ventured into early bronze artifacts with a number of artisans noted for their metal work and wood carving. Over the years, organizations surged into the neighboring towns, though largely in a haphazard manner. It was then that it became imperative to establish an independent body that will oversee the development of activities in the identified.
You can see the mountain of waste that was washed out at Opuno some days ago. That's what we are going to be discussing. You can see what the flooding did to this building. You can see even with a lot of rubbish deposited there. I think you see this compound. You can see everywhere flooded with a lot of debris, waste, so many things. That's in Opuno, in Awka. You can see the waste all over the place. The waste everywhere. Where there's flooding, the drainages are full of waste. The water just bring everything and dump it somewhere. Some of them move into the rivers, clothing the rivers. All the rivers, water channels are blocked. Lakes, everything, streams are being polluted because of all this waste everywhere. You can see what is it did. This is Awka, Opuno area. Look at the damage. That's a few days ago. You can see this place. hope you've seen this place as well. That's all the same up. Did you see the gully, massive gullies and all those things? The road has completely been washed out. Okay, you saw also. Okay. This place is still under construction. You see the level of waste in this place, in this water channel, meaning that even when the government invests to do these things, it means that the waste that are going into this drainage will eventually block this water channel. You can see. I am Kodili-nye. We are back again to react to things happening in the homeland. You have seen some of the video clips we've shown you. You saw Oka. You saw what the ravage in Opuno Oka. And you had the other day in Abia State. The governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Oti, talked about what happened in Umuahia, that they have to remove over 300 trucks, loads of garbage that was taken away from the drainages. Those are waste from people's home, from businesses and all those things that were literally dumped in the drainages, blocking the whole place. And they have to spend huge amount of money to take them away from those drainages. That's cost huge money. I could remember also when Soludo took over in Anambra State. In Ochanja roundabout alone, the heap of rubbish, waste, both even human waste, was like 1 story high. The whole place was littered with rubbish, and they have to spend money to clear them. And even the drainages are not left out. The whole of that Ochanja area to main market, everywhere rubbish dumps. And even now, if you look at the drainages, once there is any drainage, you see loads of rubbish. Even when it's cleared, it's left on the roadside, nobody to take them. If you go to Okpoko, in spite of the government trying to clear some of them, but you can see also that there is overwhelming waste everywhere. That still is a challenge. In Awada, Ugwaba, Ubolo, Mkpikpa, Mpo, Ogidi, all these places, there are challenges of waste disposal. Most of the place is littered with bins, rubbish everywhere. In old motor spare parts, Obosi, if you go into that market, you just cry for humanity, because there are a lot of waste everywhere, because it has not been carried away. There is no real plan to be taking waste from house to house, from door to door. And this is why we are discussing this. That unless government deal with waste collection, our drainages, our waterways, our rivers, our streams, our lakes will continue to be overwhelmed, polluted, and there will be massive flooding. As you witnessed some days ago in Oka, the whole place was overwhelmed because the whole waste that was moving in the drainage covered the drainages, and there was massive flooding. You saw in the earlier picture we showed you of Opuno, and the whole flood water went into people's houses, causing millions of damages. The roads were not spared. Even the construction that is going on up there was not spared. You can see the massive waste everywhere. So, what can we do to solve this problem? Because we can construct nice, beautiful houses, roads, and all those things. If we cannot go back to how the homeland was, how Onitsha was in the past, how Oka was in the past, where you have a productive waste disposable team that goes to people's houses literally every 2 days, every other day, collecting the waste. Every house has their waste bin. People don't dump their bins in the drainages because there are government agencies, the local councils that are coming to collect those bins. So people are not overwhelmed with bins. The markets are not decorated with rubbish, garbages from homes. The street side are the side of the street or roads are not covered or decorated with waste. Let me just remind the government and the people about the charade and the shame that is happening at Onitsha Way Road. If you look at the Onitsha Way Road, even the divider at the middle of the road are clothed with rubbish. Every day, heaps of rubbish are dumped there because the waste disposable team are not going into the market every day or houses in that area to collect the bin. So what people were doing is that they come in there, they dump the bin there. From that downfly or Tarzan stroke to Nwaziki to Mbwemena to Inamewe, Amanato to down to Showlight, the whole place is littered with bin. If you follow that road to Oba, you can see that many places there are so much rubbish dumped across the road because no one is collecting the bins from house to house. So the government must rise to the occasion. We cannot be complaining there's so much flooding, there's so much, the roads are damaged and all those things. The government has to do their part. First of all, provide effective waste disposal service to the people. If we cannot do that, our homeland will continue to suffer from erosion and flooding issues. Our rivers, if you look at Niger Street, that water channel there, look at the tons of waste that are into that place. Even the market there, the Biafran market, those markets there, you can see they are still dumping the waste into that drainage because nobody is coming to collect the waste. So the traders are forced to dump it there. In Onitsha generally, in many other places, you can see that people are dumping their bin. I'm not even talking about Newi. Nobody coming to collect the rubbish. Some people also, because of this, has to restore to burning of these things. It's rampant in Onitsha. You go to Boko, in the evening you cannot breathe. You go to Awada, you go to Guaba, people are burning their waste because they said no one to collect the waste. The people they're giving this contract are coming maybe once in a week, once in 2 weeks, once in a month. So the bins people are overloaded or overwhelmed with garbage. Many people might say, oh, it seems that it's getting a little better, but still the problem still remains. During the time of Willie Obiano, the whole place was overwhelmed with bin. Soludo came, some of them were the new contract was given, but still the story is still the same. We need to start the old practice of collecting bin from house to house, at least every 2 days. If we don't do this, our cities will remain how it is. Even if those areas that the roads are not constructed, like in Ugwaba, Awada, the roads are still filled with loads of garbage, loads of waste. Even if our roads are not tarred, can't it be clean? Can't our neighborhood be sparkling clean? We don't expect to have all those things in our neighborhoods. So I do believe this is a video to call on to the government to do their part. The people cannot be blamed in this case because there is no effective waste collection, in spite that the contract are given out. And in some cases, some people that were interviewed in Awadogwa, but they say they pay for waste collection, but they hardly see the people that have the contract. They talked about the landlords, that having the contract and other companies. So this is to appeal to those that are responsible. Let them live to the expectation. The drainages, the open drainages is not a good sight. But if you take the waste from people's home, they will not have any waste to be putting in the drainages. That's for sure. The same thing applied to the markets. You see how the markets, most of the markets in our state, in our homeland, are so dirty. That's why Ochanja, main market, relief market, they look very dirty. Even in the morning, even after business, everywhere is littered with rubbish. You saw the sit at home and all those things other days. The other day, you saw that the whole place, the clip of the roads and other things, there are a lot of filthy things all over the place. It shouldn't be so. And we should also look at cleaning our streets. The government should look at a way getting these streets cleaned. Too much sand. Our streets are very dirty. The roads, even the new constructed ones, are really, really dirty. So we need to do something. So I do appeal to the government of Anambra State and other government in our homeland to rise to the occasion. Why should our homeland continue to be in a chaotic and very bad situation where I must remind all of you that we are in 21st century. Our homeland must be the best. That's the words of Soludo. And he must start now to act on these things. Environment is very, very important. We must not play with our environment. I don't know what's your view on this. I don't know what's your take on this. I don't know what's your opinion. But whatever you have, go to the comment section and bring it there. Like this video. Please share this video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And I promise to always bring things to the knowledge of everyone, including the governments of the land. Thank you. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. I will see you in another video. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for those that have recently subscribed to this channel. I must say that all of you are terrific. Have a wonderful time wherever you are, and God bless you. Bye.